Alright folks, today we're diving into an intense topic, surviving winter, the old school Romanian way. In Romania, winters are no joke. Temperatures can drop down to minus 22 degrees Fahrenheit. Imagine those cold nights, no central heating or gas, just family, tradition, and grit. This is how many Romanians survived harsh winters without modern amenities, relying on methods passed down through generations. Now I know we're not all dealing with freezing Romanian winters, but in any power outage, snowstorm, or deep freeze, there are some powerful lessons here for all of us to stay warm and safe. 1. Traditional clothing layers for warmth. Imagine bundling up in a thick woolen sweater made by your grandmother's hands. For Romanians, staying warm was all about layering, and each layer had a purpose. Traditional clothing included wool socks, hand-knit scarves, and sheepskin coats, each designed to trap heat and repel cold. Wool socks, for instance, are not only warm but wick moisture, keeping feet dry even in wet snow. For a modern twist, you can adapt these layering methods with today's materials. Think thermal undershirts, fleece-lined leggings, and flannel overcoats. Even scarves have their role. Opt for wool to trap heat around the neck, a major area of heat loss. Each layer can serve a unique function. Inner layers trap body heat, mid-layers add insulation, and outer layers protect against wind and moisture. Layering tips like these help maintain warmth without needing heavy heating indoors. The best part? You might already have much of what you need. Share your favorite winter item in the comments. Do you have a DIY hack or cherished piece that gets you through cold weather? Let's see who has the best winter prep tips. 2. Home insulation techniques. When temperatures drop below freezing, a well-insulated home becomes essential. In Romania, homes were traditionally insulated with thick, mud-plastered walls and thatched roofs, which provided a natural barrier against the biting cold. But, for a modern American household, we can adapt these techniques with effective, affordable insulation methods. Start with weatherproofing windows and doors to prevent drafts. Sealing gaps can drastically reduce heat loss. Adding heavy curtains creates a further barrier, trapping warm air inside. For even better results, consider investing in thermal curtains. These are designed to reduce heat loss through windows, which is one of the primary ways homes lose heat in winter. Another valuable trick is insulating floors, especially if you have a basement or crawl space. Adding area rugs not only makes floors warmer, but also reduces drafts coming up from below. If you live in an older home with wooden floors, throw in some underlay to keep that warmth from escaping. Finally, focus on your attic or upper floors. As heat rises, uninsulated attics are a major source of energy loss. Adding insulation to your attic floor can retain warmth, keeping your entire house cozier. These insulation techniques are simple but highly effective, especially if you're prepping on a budget. And they don't just keep you warm, they save money on heating bills too. 3. Draft prevention with simple items. When winter arrives, even the smallest draft can make your home feel much colder. In Romania, people often used whatever they had on hand to keep warmth inside. Here's how to adapt that mindset with items you might already have around your house. Start by checking doors and windows for any drafts. Use draft stoppers or roll up old towels and place them against the base of doors to keep chilly air from sneaking in. Weather stripping is another inexpensive way to seal gaps around windows and door frames. You can also use foam insulation tape, which is easy to install and effectively blocks out cold air. If you're looking for a quick fix, plastic wrap insulation kits for windows work wonders. These are easy to apply with a hairdryer and can make a noticeable difference by adding an extra layer of insulation, reducing heat loss through glass. In older homes where drafts can be harder to control, layering curtains over windows adds another buffer. Heavier thermal curtains keep out the cold, and if you can't afford new ones, consider doubling up lighter curtains you already own for a similar effect. For a more DIY approach, use aluminum foil behind radiators if you have them. This trick reflects heat back into the room, ensuring that warmth stays where it's needed most. Simple techniques like these make a big difference and don't require a lot of spending, just a bit of resourcefulness to keep the cold out and the warmth in. 4-zone heating and living spaces. In cold climates, efficient heating is essential. In Romania, families traditionally heated only the rooms they used most, conserving energy and ensuring maximum warmth in key areas. The concept of zone heating means focusing on warming up specific spaces rather than the whole house. For Americans looking to cut down on heating costs, this technique is simple and effective. Start by identifying the most frequently used rooms, like the living room and bedrooms. Use space heaters for targeted warmth, but remember to prioritize energy-efficient models, and always follow safety guidelines, especially in households with children or pets. Closing doors to unused rooms can trap heat in active areas, keeping them warmer for longer. Another trick is to set up a temporary indoor tent or blanket fort, yes, like camping indoors. This setup helps concentrate heat, creating a cozy microenvironment, particularly useful if there's a power outage or during particularly cold nights. For those with fireplaces or wood stoves, these can serve as natural zone heaters too. Arrange furniture in a semicircle around the heat source to maximize warmth, and remember, using zone heating techniques helps save energy, reduce heating bills, and keeps you warmer where it counts the most. 5. Stockpiling food that fights the cold. As temperatures start to cool in autumn, preparations for winter food storage kick into high gear. Traditionally, Romanians have long understood the importance of preparing early by gathering, preserving, and storing foods that can both sustain and keep them warm through the harsh winter months. This method is essential not only for survival but also for creating hearty meals that stave off the chill. In autumn, people begin preserving root vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and beets. These vegetables have high nutritional value and store well over the long term. They're kept in cool, dry storage spaces such as cellars or pantry rooms, where their freshness can be maintained. Root vegetables can be cooked into stews, providing warmth and nutrition for long winter nights. Additionally, winter squash, a staple in Romanian households, is often cured to prevent mold and stored in dry, dark spaces, making it readily available for soups and casseroles. Grains are also stocked as they're an essential source of carbs and can be used in a variety of ways to provide energy and warmth. Whole grains like oats, wheat, and barley are packed away in airtight containers, preventing moisture and pests from ruining the supply. These grains can be turned into porridges or bread, making for hearty and satisfying winter meals. Preparing dried herbs, such as thyme, rosemary, and sage, begins in autumn as well, allowing for extra seasoning in soups, broths, and stews, which are both warming and nutritious. Foods high in healthy fats like nuts and seeds are also popular among those preparing for winter. These nutrient-dense items can be purchased or gathered in bulk during autumn when prices are often lower. In American prepper culture, similar tactics can be applied. Stock up on calorie-rich canned goods and shelf-stable grains, aiming to create a supply that's comforting, nutritious, and accessible when temperatures drop. 6. Preparing homemade remedies and tonics for winter wellness. In colder months, keeping healthy is essential, and traditional remedies offer a natural way to support wellness. For generations, Romanians and other cultures have relied on homemade tonics to strengthen immunity and boost health, often preparing these remedies well before winter sets in. One popular example is elderberry syrup, known for its immune-boosting properties. Elderberries are rich in antioxidants, helping the body fight colds and flu. Adding raw honey not only sweetens the tonic but also provides additional antibacterial benefits. Garlic and vinegar tonic. Another classic is garlic-infused vinegar, often prepared in autumn to be ready for winter. Garlic is packed with allicin, a compound that has antiviral and antibacterial properties. Infusing garlic and vinegar creates a tonic that can be added to warm water or used as a flavor boost in soups, offering a simple way to stay protected from seasonal colds. Herbal teas. Traditional teas are also central to Romanian winter wellness. Herbs like thyme, sage, and chamomile can be dried and stored, then used to create teas that support respiratory health. Thyme, for example, is known to relieve coughs, while sage has antiviral properties. Combined, these herbs help clear airways, soothe sore throats, and provide gentle, warming relief from the cold. Rosehip infusion. Rich in vitamin C, rosehips can be gathered and dried in the fall, creating a high-powered tea that boosts immunity and provides essential nutrients often lacking in winter diets. These simple, affordable remedies not only help prevent illnesses, but also add comfort and warmth to winter routines. By preparing these remedies in advance, anyone can build a personal arsenal of immune-boosting options, ensuring that wellness remains a priority through the cold season. And there you have it, Romanian winter survival tips that anyone can use. These are simple, effective methods to stay warm, protect your home, and keep your energy up during the colder months. Let's keep these traditions alive and stay prepared for whatever winter throws at us. If you found this helpful, hit that subscribe button for more prepping and survival tips, and let's get ready for the coming months together.